The secret to happiness, the best of you. Speech. Ladies and gentlemen, today is the day you embrace the truth that happiness isn't something you find. It's something you create every single day by becoming the best version of yourself. Happiness isn't a mystery. It's not a puzzle for you to solve or a treasure buried at the end of some long road. No. Happiness is the natural byproduct of becoming who you were always meant to be. The secret? It lies in your mindset, your habits, and your ability to rise above what life throws at you. You don't need permission to be happy. You don't need ideal circumstances or someone else to validate your worth. The power is already in your hands, waiting for you to activate it. Let's break it down. Gratitude is the foundation. Happiness begins with gratitude. Look around, what's good in your life right now? Focus on it. Expand it. Because when you're grateful, you shift from a mindset of scarcity to abundance. And abundance attracts joy. Own your power. Stop waiting for the world to change for you. The world doesn't owe you anything. Happiness comes when you take control, when you decide to create the life you deserve. Live with purpose. You're not here by accident. You're here to contribute, to make an impact. Happiness comes from knowing you're living for something bigger than yourself. Define your purpose and pursue it relentlessly. Master your emotions. Your emotions don't control you, you control them. Happiness doesn't mean never feeling pain. It means learning how to bounce back, how to turn pain into power and failure into fuel. Cultivate relationships. The quality of your life is the quality of your relationships. Invest in people who lift you higher, give love, show empathy, and build connections that matter. Happiness thrives in connection. Growth is non-negotiable. If you're not growing, you're dying. Happiness comes from progress. Set goals, challenge yourself, and celebrate every step forward. Growth breeds confidence, and confidence is the gateway to joy. Give beyond yourself. The fastest way to feel good is to do good for others. When you give your time, your energy, your kindness, you unlock a deep and lasting happiness that no possession can ever provide. So what's the secret to happiness? It's you, it's your choices, your perspective, and your willingness to step into your greatness. You don't need to wait for the stars to align. The best version of you is ready to emerge today. Decide now, choose happiness, choose growth, choose to be unstoppable. Because when you become the best of you, happiness isn't just a possibility, it's inevitable. Gratitude creates a foundation for happiness. Take ownership of your life and decisions. Live with a sense of purpose beyond yourself. Master your emotions and bounce back stronger. Build meaningful relationships and connections. Embrace growth and celebrate progress. Give generously and contribute to others. Now go out there and make it happen. Gratitude creates a foundation for happiness. Gratitude is the cornerstone of happiness. It's the simplest yet most powerful shift you can make. Most people focus on what they don't have, what they're missing, or what's wrong in their lives, but here's the truth: when you focus on lack, you invite more lack into your life. Gratitude is the antidote to scarcity. When you start your day with gratitude, you're telling your brain to look for abundance. You're saying life is good, and it's getting better. The secret is to condition your mind to see the blessings that are already around you. Because here's the deal: what you focus on, you feel. Think about it. Have you ever met someone who had everything: a great job, a beautiful family, financial success, but was still miserable? That's because they lacked gratitude. Without gratitude, nothing is enough. But when you're grateful, everything becomes more. Gratitude isn't about ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It's about acknowledging the good even when things are hard. It's about saying, yes, I've got obstacles, but I've also got strength. I've got breath in my lungs and fight in my heart. One way to practice gratitude is by starting each morning with 3 things you're thankful for. Simple, right? But powerful. It rewires your brain for positivity. It shifts your focus from problems to possibilities. Another method: write it down. Grab a journal and capture those moments of joy. When you write it, you feel it. And when you feel it, you live it. Don't just list the obvious things. Dig deeper. Celebrate the little victories, the unexpected kindness, the beauty in a sunrise. Gratitude also transforms relationships. When you appreciate the people in your life, you strengthen your connection to them. Think about someone who supported you, someone who stood by you. Have you thanked them recently? A small thank you can create a ripple effect of positivity. When you focus on gratitude, you move away from comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy, but gratitude is its guardian. Instead of looking at what others have that you don't, start noticing what you have that makes you unique. Gratitude doesn't just make you happier, it makes you stronger. When life throws challenges your way, gratitude helps you find the lesson in the struggle. It helps you see that setbacks are setups for comebacks. Gratitude also fuels resilience. It reminds you that no matter how tough things get, there's always something to hold on to, something to fight for. It's your anchor in the storm. Here's another truth: gratitude opens the door to abundance. When you're thankful for what you have, the universe gives you more. It's not magic, it's a mindset. Gratitude shifts your vibration. It aligns you with opportunity. And guess what? Gratitude is contagious. When you practice it, you inspire others to do the same. You create a ripple effect of positivity that spreads far beyond yourself. Taking ownership isn't about beating yourself up. It's about empowering yourself. It's about saying, I might not have chosen this situation, but I get to choose how I respond in that choice. That's where your power lies. When you take ownership, you also inspire others to do the same. You become a leader, someone people admire and respect. Your example shows that it's possible to rise above excuses and create a life of meaning. Here's the thing: nobody's coming to rescue you. Nobody's going to hand you happiness on a silver platter. But that's not bad news, it's great news, because it means you already have everything you need within you. Live with purpose. Purpose is the fuel of happiness. Without it, life feels like a treadmill motion without meaning. But when you're living with purpose, every day becomes an adventure. Purpose is what gives you drive. It's what gets you out of bed in the morning with energy and determination. Purpose isn't something you find, it's something you uncover. It's already within you, waiting to be discovered. Think about the moments when you felt the most fulfilled. What were you doing? Who were you helping? Those moments are clues to your purpose. Purpose isn't always tied to a grand vision. It doesn't have to be about changing the world on a massive scale. Sometimes purpose is found in the small, meaningful things: being there for your family, creating art, or serving your community. When you have purpose, obstacles become opportunities. Challenges don't stop you, they strengthen you. Purpose gives you resilience. It reminds you why you're doing what you're doing, even when the road gets tough. Living with purpose means aligning your actions with your values. It's about making decisions that reflect what truly matters to you. When your actions are in sync with your purpose, you feel a sense of peace and fulfillment that can't be matched. Purpose transforms work into meaning. It turns tasks into contributions. Whether you're building a business, raising a family, or volunteering, purpose makes everything you do feel significant. And here's the beautiful thing: purpose evolves. What drives you today may change tomorrow. That's okay. Life is a journey, and your purpose grows with you. The key is to stay open, curious, and willing to explore. Purpose isn't just about what you do, it's about who you become. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, someone who makes an impact and leaves a legacy. Master your emotions. Your emotions are the driving force behind everything you do. They shape your decisions, your relationships, and ultimately your happiness. Yet too often people let their emotions control them instead of mastering their emotions. This is where the game changes. Mastering your emotions starts with awareness. You've got to recognize what you're feeling and why you're feeling it. Most people don't take the time to stop and analyze their emotions. They react without understanding, and this keeps them stuck in cycles of negativity. Your emotions are not random. They're signals. They're trying to tell you something. If you're feeling fear, it might be a call to prepare. If you're feeling anger, it could be a sign that something needs to change. Listen to your emotions, but don't let them dictate your actions. Once you're aware of your emotions, you can take control of them. How? By changing your focus and physiology. What you focus on, you feel. If you're constantly focusing on problems, you'll feel stressed and overwhelmed. But if you focus on solutions, you'll feel empowered. Another key to mastering your emotions is changing the meaning you assign to situations. Two people can experience the same event but feel completely different about it. Why? Because they assign different meanings to it. Choose empowering meanings and you'll change your emotional state. It's also crucial to let go of emotions that don't serve you. Holding on to anger, resentment, or guilt only weighs you down. Forgive not for the other person, but for yourself. Letting go isn't about forgetting, it's about freeing yourself to move forward. Mastering your emotions doesn't mean suppressing them. It's not about pretending everything is fine when it's not. It's about acknowledging your feelings and then deciding how to respond to them. It's about being proactive, not reactive. Another powerful tool is the practice of gratitude. Gratitude shifts your emotional state instantly. It's impossible to feel truly grateful and upset at the same time. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, pause and think of 3 things you're grateful for. Watch how it changes everything. To master your emotions, you've got to be intentional about your environment. Surround yourself with positivity, uplifting people, inspiring books, and empowering music. Your environment shapes your emotional state more than you realize. Remember, emotional mastery is a skill. And like any skill, it takes practice. You're not going to be perfect. And that's okay. The goal isn't to never feel negative emotions, it's to not let them control you. When you master your emotions, you master your life. You stop being a victim of circumstances and start being the creator of your reality. Happiness isn't something you wait for, it's something you cultivate. So decide today, will you let your emotions control you or will you control them? The choice is yours and the rewards are limitless. Build meaningful relationships. The first step to building meaningful relationships is to show up authentically. Too often, people try to be what they think others want them to be, but real connection comes from being real. When you're authentic, you attract people who resonate with your true self. Action starts with listening, not just hearing, but truly listening. Most people listen to respond, not to understand. Slow down, be present. Show the people in your life that they matter by giving them your full attention. Another cornerstone of meaningful relationships is empathy. Put yourself in the other person's shoes. Understand their perspective, even if you don't agree with it. Empathy doesn't mean you always have to compromise. It means you care enough to see the world through their eyes. Relationships thrive on appreciation. When was the last time you told someone you're grateful for them? Don't wait for special occasions. Celebrate the people in your life every day. A simple thank you can go a long way. Forgiveness is essential too. No relationship is perfect. People will hurt you and you'll hurt others. Holding on to grudges only poisons your happiness. Forgive not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Boundaries are another key. Meaningful relationships don't mean you say yes to everything. Respect yourself enough to set limits and respect others enough to honor theirs. Healthy boundaries create respect and trust. Invest time in your relationships. Quality time beats quantity every time. Put down the phone, step away from the distractions, and be fully present with the people you care about. Those moments of connection are priceless. Also, surround yourself with people who lift you higher. Life is too short to spend with those who drain your energy. Build a circle of relationships that challenge you, inspire you, and make you better. Remember, it's not just about taking, it's about giving. Give love, give support, and give kindness without expecting anything in return. The more you give, the more you receive. That's the magic of relationships. Relationships require effort. They're not always easy, but they're always worth it. Be willing to put in the work, even when it's uncomfortable. Growth happens outside your comfort zone, and the same goes for your relationships. Finally, cherish the relationships that matter most. Life is unpredictable. Don't wait to tell someone you love them. Don't wait to make that phone call or repair that bond. Build meaningful connections now because they're the greatest source of joy you'll ever know. Embrace growth and celebrate progress. The beauty of growth is that it's always within your control. No matter where you are in life, you can choose to improve, learn, and expand. Growth doesn't require perfection, it requires effort. And every bit of progress, no matter how small, is a step toward a more fulfilled life. The path to growth isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. You'll face setbacks, obstacles, and failures. That's part of the process. Growth isn't about avoiding failure, it's about using failure as fuel. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Another key is consistency. Growth doesn't happen in a day, it happens daily. Small, consistent actions lead to massive results over time. Whether it's reading a chapter of a book, taking a class, or practicing a skill, the key is to keep showing up. Celebrate your progress along the way. Too often, people focus solely on the destination and miss the joy of the journey. Acknowledge how far you've come. Each step forward is a victory, and each milestone is proof of your potential. Surround yourself with people who push you to grow. The right environment is crucial. When you're around driven, inspired individuals, their energy lifts you. Growth is contagious and your circle matters. Let go of limiting beliefs. Too many people stay stuck because they've convinced themselves they can't grow. But your beliefs are just thoughts you've repeated. Change your thoughts and you'll change your life. Growth isn't just about achieving external success. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. It's about developing resilience, confidence, and self-love. It's about expanding your capacity to contribute and make a difference. Understand that growth is a lifelong journey. You'll never reach a point where there's nothing left to learn or improve. That's the beauty of it. Life is about continuous evolution. So ask yourself, what's your next step? What's one area of your life where you can grow today? Take that step, no matter how small, and celebrate the progress you make. Growth is happiness in motion. Give generously and contribute to others. True happiness doesn't come from what you get, it comes from what you give. Contribution is the highest level of fulfillment. When you give beyond yourself, you connect to something greater. You create meaning, impact, and a sense of purpose that money or achievements alone can't provide. Giving starts with a mindset of abundance. Too often people hold back because they believe they don't have enough time, enough resources, or enough energy. But the truth is, you always have something to give. Whether it's a kind word, a helping hand, or simply your presence, giving is about intention, not quantity. Giving isn't just about helping others, it's about helping yourself. Studies have shown that acts of kindness boost your happiness, lower stress, and even improve your health. When you give, you receive a sense of joy and connection that can't be matched. Contribution creates a ripple effect. One act of generosity can inspire countless others. When you give, you're not just changing one life, you're creating a chain reaction that can impact communities, even the world. Giving also builds relationships. When you contribute to others, you strengthen your connection with them. You show that you care, that you're invested in their success and well-being. And meaningful relationships are the foundation of a happy life. Giving also deepens your gratitude. When you help someone in need, you're reminded of the blessings in your own life. Contribution opens your eyes to the abundance you already have. Contribution doesn't always feel convenient, but it always feels meaningful. Sometimes it requires sacrifice. Sometimes it requires stepping out of your comfort zone. But those moments of giving are the ones that stay with you forever. Giving creates a legacy. It's not about being remembered for what you achieved, but for how you made others feel. Your contributions live on through the lives you've touched. Finally, giving is a choice. It's a decision to focus on impact over indulgence, meaning over materialism. And every time you choose to give, you choose happiness. Because when you lift others, you lift yourself. So ask yourself, how can I give today? Who can I help? What cause can I support? Start small, but start now. The world needs what only you can give. And in giving, you'll find the happiness you've been searching for. The secret to happiness is you. The secret to happiness isn't some elusive mystery. It's not something out there waiting for you to find. It's within you, ready to be unlocked. Happiness isn't a destination, it's a choice. It's a way of being, a set of practices, and a mindset you cultivate every single day. It starts with self-love and self-awareness, understanding your worth and embracing who you are. It's about living authentically, aligning your life with your true values and purpose. Happiness grows when you take control of your emotions, finding the power to choose your response to life's challenges. It thrives in connection, in the meaningful relationships you nurture and the love you give and receive. It expands when you commit to growth, taking steps toward becoming the best version of yourself. And it reaches its peak when you give generously, contributing to others and leaving a lasting impact on the world. Happiness isn't something you chase, it's something you create. It's in the small moments, the laughter with loved ones, the pride in overcoming obstacles, the fulfillment in helping someone else, the quiet gratitude at the end of the day. The power to live a joyful, meaningful life is already in your hands. It's in your choices, your habits, and your mindset. So choose to love yourself. Choose to connect. Choose to grow. Choose to grow. Choose happiness. The journey isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. Step into your power, embrace the best of you, and create a life that's not just successful, but deeply fulfilling. The secret to happiness is you. And today you have everything you need to unlock it. Now go live it.